This is the DC set. And these are low grade books, as you can see. This book here, the cover is wilted. The inside of the pages, this here is kind of wilted, but the integrity of the pages are fine. And this is Detective Batman 27. I'm gonna move fast because I have a lot of books. This book here is um, JLA 12. Justice League 12. This is in good condition. And this is going to be a mix of high quality books, low grade books, old books, new books. This is DC's Justice League of America Annual 1. This is the first annual of that series. You know, you got Superman, the Red Tornado. The pages are white in some areas and they are just turning in other areas, and they brown in some areas. Justice League of America Annual 1. Justice League of America 9. This is Justice League International 9. I'm sorry. Blue Beetle. The pages are just turning brown in some areas. And towards the bottom and stuff like that, they're turning brown. This is Justice League of America International 14. Got Mr. Miracle right there. That's my boy. The pages are brown. You have stress along the sides of the book. Justice League of America 1. Got some stress along the edges of the book. Pages are fine. Justice League 27. The cover is a little wilted. And you have impressions on the pages throughout the book and at the back of the book. Green Lantern 55, perfect condition. Green Arrow 3, Annual 3. You have stress marks on the side of the book. And this is one of these old stories. The pages are kind of sustained throughout the pages here. One page is bent back. But this is old school Green Arrow. And this came out in, I can't find it, but I gotta move on. Old school Green Arrow. Green Arrow, Blood Dragon, Blood of the Dragon, Part 4 of 4. Green Arrow 24. There's a rep on the back of the book. The book is kind of wilted. Got a tear there. I'm showing y'all the conditions of the book before you buy it. This is Green Arrow 26. You got creases on the stress on the end of the book. You got a little tear there, a tear there. Other than that, the pages are fine. You got Shaquille O'Neal poster. Oh no, this is the Shocker poster. I remember this movie. This movie was crazy. Yeah, poster inside of the book. It comes with a free movie poster. Green Arrow 26. Green Arrow 36. Book is in okay condition. It has some little stains on the back of the book and in front of the cover. Blood 1. This is the DC set. Pages are browning around the edges. Other than that, this book is good. Bane. You have a crease on the spine of the book. This is Bane's book. You have I forget what they call that. But this is a toy thing for the I guess this came with a toy. But this is Bane. This is Tail Gunner 10, book 606. It's a huge rip in the book right there. This is like Alice in Wonderland on crack. But other than that, the inside of the book is fine. You have Firestorm, The Nuclear Man, 67. These are some old books that I have coming up. There's browning on the edges of the book. In fact, throughout the book, the stress on along the borders of the book. I have Firestorm, The Nuclear Man, 87. And this book is old. There's browning on the edges of the book. There's a big crease right here in the front of the cover. And you have on the back of the book a tear right there. It's also a tear in the front of the book right there. Action Comics 83. I mean 833. Book is in excellent condition, as you can see. Superman 214. Book is in good condition. Excellent condition, front and back. Superman 220. This is a mix of bring this down just a little bit. The Teen Titans 38. Pages are white. Book in excellent condition. The Titans submerged. Pages are a little wilted, but other than that, they're still white. Just a little browning at the edge. You got a crease in the cover, a little stress here. New Teen Titans 44. You have some creases in the cover here. Pages are whitish. Teen Titans 78. Um, it's just a old looking book. It's not that much damage to the book. I give this probably uh 8. The new Teen Titans 85 book is whitish. It has a little stain right there. Other than that, the book is fine. It's a little browny right here on the edges. Comedian 1. Before You Watch 1, I think. Book is in excellent condition. JSA All Stars 2. Book is in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with the book whatsoever. Well, there's a little stress in the back of the book on the edges. A little stress marks right there. All right. JSA 1. Power Girl. Book in perfect condition. Ain't nothing wrong with the book. JSA 2. Power Girl. Now, this is JSA Classified 1 and 2. I'm sorry. These are classified. Book in perfect condition. And I think this is JSA Classified. Yeah, JSA Classified 3. And I think this is a second printing. Let me see. Let me make sure. As you see, the pages are in perfect condition. JSA Classified 4. The Infinity Crisis is here. I got the Shadow. Old school Shadow. And this is 7 Deadly Things, Part 2. Pages are white, excellent condition. White pages. The Shadow. This is a must have. Must have. Running back, excellent condition. And this is Arion, Lord of Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? Submariner wasn't the only one who's running things down there. You had Arion. This guy is like one of the forgotten characters of the DC universe. Rip front cover. Pages are brownie. You know. Other than that, the book is fine. You got a little stress along the covers right there. This is the origin of Arion. This is how this guy came to be. You know what I'm saying? Pages are brown. Brown pages. Nice and old book. You know what I'm saying? $1983. These are 80s. So I got Justice 1. You have a little nick there, but the artwork in these books and on the covers are nice. They're real nice. I don't know why they stopped making comic books like this. I mean, look at the artwork in that. For real. This is like one of the reasons I start buying books like this because of the artwork. And I thought the series was going to continue. But this is Justice 1. This is Justice 1 variant covers. Man, this is bad right there. I like that. I like that. Like I said, this is another variant of Justice 1. So you have two variants covers, all in good, perfect condition. Justice 2. I don't know why they stopped doing this. This is just great artwork in these books here. Look at that. That's the Flash right there doing his thing. Justice 3. I have a lot more comic books coming. Justice 3. Great artwork in these books. Great artwork in these books. Great artwork in these books. There's a little stress on Justice 3 right here. And towards the back of the book right there. Ron, number 1. Perfect condition. Azrael. Number 4. If you're a fan of the Batman, you got Azrael on the scene. Pages has been like a little water damage. And you have some wrinkling here. There's some water damage done to this book. Azrael 15. You got the Joker, Catwoman. You got some stress along the edges of the book. Other than that, it's good. Deathstroke the Terminator 8. Now this is an Ultimate DC collection. You got old and new books all in here in one. And you got a little stress right there on the side of the book. Some browning of the pages. We got Deathstroke the Terminator. Number 8. You got another Azrael, Agent of the Bat. You got a little stress right there, a little bending on the cover right there. Other than that, it's all good. Underworld. Now this book has been a little wilted due to some form of water damage. But this is issue number 1 of the title, Underworld. Got some stress along the borders. Artwork is decent. Stress along the back of the pages of the book. You have the Ray. Not too many people know about this, but this is Ray number 2. You know, he's like a little beam or something that's running around or something like that. One of these young teenage superheroes. You got browning of the pages. Pages are browning. Ray 5. A lot of stress on the edge of the book. Wonder Woman number 102. Stressing on the edges of the book. These are a lot of books. A lot of books that I have right here. I'm trying to move through it real quickly. Try to get it done real smooth. Batman 27. Perfect condition. Dark Knight. Batman the Dark Knight 27. Little stress along the edges of the book. Other than that, perfect condition. Batman and Two-Face 27. Stress along the book. Little water damage on the cover. Other than that, it's nothing too severe. Batman Detective Comics 709. Stress along the edges of the spine of the book. Pages are okay. This is a set for people who are into the DC universe and they want to start a collection. If they not already have it, or if you have a young loved one or something who getting into the comic books and you want to give them a nice set, this is the set to buy. Batman 464, 446. Pages are yellow. Yeah, the pages are yellow. Yep, yellow. And it's kind of loose from the book. So damage right here on the borders. Batman 447. Round pages. A little tear right there. A stress at the bottom of the book. Browning at the back of the cover. Batman 96. All pages are white. A little crease right there at the bottom of the cover. A little dent right here on the top of the cover. A little crease right here in the back of the cover. And a tear at the back of the cover. Batman 875. Browning of the pages. You got a lot of stressing on the edges of the cover. I mean the spine of the book. And crease right there at the edge of the top cover. Batman. Oh, this is the Dark Knight Rises. Batman Earth 1 Special Preview Edition. And this is free. This came with it. When you buy the comic books, it just come with it. So this will also be free in this set. Batman 644. Perfect condition. Batman 645. Perfect condition. This is Batman 646. All these books will be in a backing board in plastic bags. Batman 704. Get stress along the side of the book. Little indentation on there. Stress on the side of the back of the book right there. Old school Batman. Beautiful artwork right there. Nightwing 112. Going against the Checkmate. Perfect condition book. Pages are white. No stains or nothing. Batman 113. Nightwing 113. Going against Deathstroke. Perfect condition book. Batwoman 14. Perfect condition. This is Batwoman number 14. Perfect condition. Green Lantern number 1. First issue. One of the first issue of Green Lanterns. Perfect condition. And I think this is an origin story as well, maybe. But Green Lantern 1. '57. This is 57, number 17. Pages are fine. Got a little stress on the borders, and a little increase right there, a little dent right there, and on the back of the book, some creases there. Overall, it's still a good set to have. Now you have Guy Gardner Zero. It's an old book. Pages are browning. A little stress along the edges of the book, a little bedding on the cover. This is Buster Gold origin story. You got a big crease in the cover folded up, so that's a tear. Browning on the edges. This is origin story, so if you're a guy Buster Gold fan, this is a must-have. This is a stress right here. Watermarks right there. Flash 227. Perfect condition. Right here. Perfect condition. Almost done, but not over. I got like 20 more books to go. Deathstroke the Terminator 6. A lot of stress along the edges of the book. Bending on the cover. Be moving fast now. Browning of the edges of the book. Deathstroke Terminator 36. Same thing. Browning of the edges. Stress along the book, edges of the book. This is Power Company number 8. The Power Company. Right pages. Stress on the top of the edges of the book. A bending right there on the cover. This cover has a crease in it. And a crease on the back. Jack Kirby. If you're a Jack Kirby fan, this is one of his books. Fourth World, number 15. Right pages. You got Mr. Miracle on the scene. And the cover has some impressions on it. Like watermark, a little water damage on the front and back cover. You have Warlord number 4. He's one of these old books. You have creases at the edges of the pages right here, as you can see. Browning of the pages. It's browning. This is one of those classic DC books, number 4. Hawk World number 20. You have creases on the covers of the book. Pages are browning. around the borders of the pages. The Last Boy Scout, loved the movie. Camelot 300. This is a mini series. This is 7 to 12. The pages are in great condition, but they're turning brown, as you can see. Manhunter number 6. The creases in the book. Tear right there. Browning of the pages. Huge browning of the pages here and there. And then you have Manhunter number 15. Got a tear on the cover of the book. A lot of stress marks there. Browning of the pages. Huge browning of the pages. And then some of the bottom of the pages are creased. Here we go. Suicide Squad. If you're a fan of the Suicide Squad, these are the old school Suicide Squad stories. You got increases on the edge of the borders of the book. Browning of the pages. But you got the Penguin in here. You know what I'm saying? So this is old school Suicide Squad. And in the back of the book, you have a little water damage on the cover, but it's not too severe. Suicide Squad number 4. Suicide Squad number 28. This is the Genesis number 4. Yeah. Browning of the covers of the book. The edges of the book. Stress along the borders of the book. Suicide Squad number 30. Number 30. This book has a tear right here on the cover and on the spine of the book. Browning of the pages. Millennium 1. As you can see, you have a lot of tatter right here on the bottom of the book. A lot of tatter here, right there. The bottom of the book, right there. Aquaman on the scene. Aquaman number 26. You got a lot of increases right there. The bending of the cover right there. On the pages. A crease right here on the cover. Aquaman number 1. First issue of an Aquaman series. Must have. White pages. You know what I'm saying? Aquaman doing his thing. That's an issue of number 1. Aquaman 11. Got a little nick right there. A little nick right here. Browning of the pages. Other than that, the book is fine. Few more books to go. Almost done. This is the new Teen Titans Annual 7. 1991. White pages. Well, they're getting a little beige. Just a little beige. You have a little stress along the borders of the book. Some water damage. Well, I wouldn't say water. Some dampness of the cover or the back of the book right there. So it's turning kind of brown. Checkmate. This is Checkmate 12. Browning of the pages. Little stress right there. And some discoloration on the back of the cover. This goes with the Suicide Squad, the Janus directive. This is part 5 of 11. And this is Checkmate add on to the story from the Suicide Squad. And you got browning of the pages here. And you have a rip right there on the cover. You have Checkmate number 21. Browning of the pages. A tear in the cover. 2 tears in the cover actually. And discoloration on the front cover. Checkmate number 24. Some stress on here. You got a tear right there on the cover. Some water damage right here. Tear on the back of the cover, front and back. JLA 121, and you got some sticky stuff right here. I think some dried up tape. Other than that, the book is perfect condition. Legacy of Superman 1. First issue. You have a huge increase right there. Browning of the pages. Superman 26. Increases right here. Big bending of the cover. Some of these have creases on the edge of the cover. And some little tears in the back of the spine of the book. Action Comics 832. Perfect condition. The Adventures of Superman 555. You have some wrinkling on the edges of the book, stress on the edge of the book, browning of the pages. Action Comics number 2. Perfect condition, except that you have a little crease right there, but the pages of the book are fine. Do you have Action Comics number 75? Buster Gold going against the Man of Steel. Browning of the pages, you got Batman and Robin. They doing their thing. And there you go. These guys about to let it go. They're about to let it go. Superman versus Buster Gold. You got Krypton number 2. Right here. You got a big rip right there on the top of the pages. A lot of browning of the book. If a lot of people are not familiarized with this, this is a little world that was inside of a glass bottle or something like that. Superman kept these little people there. I think there was the last remnant of Krypton. You got Superboy 11. Browning of the pages. Right there. A little whip right here. Last but not least, Supergirl number 3. Book is in perfect condition. And that's it for the DC set, and the price will be on the top of the link of the page.